Hi, hello again. It's me, Amy the Baker, and Mr. Bubs back with another video.
Thank you.
Today, we're doing something a little bit different. As you can probably tell by the thumbnail and title, we are gonna make some homemade Play-Doh. This recipe my mom gave to me. She used to make it when we were kids and when she ran the daycare, so I'm hoping it works out for me too. Hi. My mom got this recipe when my uncle brought it home when he was in kindergarten, which would have been in the 80s. Anyways, we're gonna try it out and see how she goes. I'm just gonna go over the recipe with you guys and then we'll get started. So we're gonna need
2 cups of boiling water, a half cup of salt, hopefully I have enough salt, I should. 2 packages of Kool-Aid, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, a tablespoon of cream of tartar, and 2.5 cups of flour.
And then the method, we're gonna mix the first 5 ingredients in a bowl for 3 to 4 minutes. I'm assuming just to like make sure everything's melted and emulsified in there. And then we're gonna add the flour, knead in the bowl. If it's still sticky, add a little bit more flour. And then we're gonna cover it and let it cool down and then store in an airtight container.
What does mommy need?
Oh, you wanna play with these? There you go.
Go crazy, Bubs.
Okay, I'm getting the water on a boil. Couple bowls, a wooden spoon. That's not a spoon, 1 second. A wooden spoon I do not care about. So I did get 2 packs of Kool-Aid, but they're different colors. I mean, Okay, the options are just use one and it won't be as bright, or use both and get purple maybe? Let's use both, I bought them anyway. And then if it works out well, I'll just go get 2 of the same color next time. Okay, let's get started. This will probably be a quick video, at least for this portion. My plan is to do a play test instead of a taste test. I thought that would be a fun way to do the conclusion. That looks like too much. The nice thing about this is it's non-toxic, other than obviously salt is toxic in large doses, but because the dough will taste very salty, it's not appetizing to eat. It just tastes bad, so kids don't really want to eat it. I'm just gonna use the rest of it because there's not quite the tablespoon that we needed. Should be fine. I think it helps preserve it and tenderize it a little bit. Da-da-da-da. Oh, it smells good. Yeah, so originally I went to just the Save On to look for Kool-Aid and they didn't have any of the powdered Kool-Aid. They only had liquid. But the bargain store came in clutch for me today. Also, I got a couple dresses from there that I am excited about, but they had powdered stuff. Otherwise, I just would have used regular food coloring, which would have worked fine as well, I'm sure. 3 tablespoons. My mom said once she didn't have any vegetable oil, so she did it with mineral oil and it did not work. It just turned into muck. I'm almost out of flour. I'm just gonna give myself easier access to her. When I was at Save On, I was gonna grab more flour. And the 10 kg bag is like $22.99, like 23 bucks plus tax. And the 5s are like $16.99. So obviously I normally grab the 10 kg because it just makes more sense. I go through it fast enough that it's never going bad. It just so happened when I was there, they had the 5 kg bags were the regular $16.99, or if you redeemed 3,200 points, 3,200 points, you could get them for free. 3,200 points and Save On points is like $3. No brainer, I got just 2 of the 5 kg ones and redeemed points on them. Okay, moment of truth. Add this in here. This is hot. Don't tell Nathan I did that. I always give him shit when he puts hot things on the counter. It's so funny, my mom's TV remote, you can talk into it to get to whatever you want to go to. And so now, anytime he has a remote or a controller, anything like that, he talks into it to try to make it work. Funny. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a putrid purple color.
Cursed purple Play-Doh.
Actually, I'm just gonna go in with a whisk because this cream of tartar is not wanting to dissolve. Oh yeah. Instantly better. That looks kind of gross. I can always add food color. I'm also not worried about any sort of pathogens in the flour because of the boiling water. You can't digest raw flour, and that's why they're like, don't eat doughs. I mean, they don't cook it, so any sort of yucky bacteria or anything like that is also going to be on the outside. I don't actually think it's sticky to the point where it needs more flour. It smells good. This is just a bench scraper, plastic bench scraper, and I'm just using it to knead the Play-Doh. I'm just gonna keep going until it looks like there's no dry spots. Okay. Woo! Hot. Oh, the consistency is very strange at the moment, but I know it will change as it cools. You can kind of see it has a bunch of spots on it, so I'm gonna try to get those out.
Oh, that's so hot.
Here, you can mix that. Oh, this is really hot. If you make this recipe, don't do it this way. Do it in the bowl with a spoon. Oh my gosh. I think Leon's gonna have a lot of fun playing with this. Oh my gosh. Or if you do want to knead it by hand, double glove, like double rubber glove, and that will help to not feel the heat. That's what we did when I was in pastry school and we were doing our SugarWorks class. We did like blown sugar and poured sugar, pulled sugar, all of that. Here, I'll give you some examples of the stuff that I made. Okay.
This looks great.
There are some dry spots, but nothing too bad. Maybe I'd give the flour a whisk or a sift next time first, as far as a first attempt at some homemade Play-Doh. Pretty good, pretty cheap as well. I don't know what the cost comparison to actual Play-Doh would be by weight, but I'm gonna wrap this up and let it cool. But don't you worry, don't you fret, this video's not over yet. Me and Bubs will be back for a play test right now. We're back and we're here with Play-Doh. We got a little ahead of ourselves, but yeah, look at this. Okay, I haven't played with real Play-Doh in a long time, but this is pretty good. I mean, it's not stretchy. I don't know if regular Play-Doh's stretchy, but it's pretty malleable. Yeah, it doesn't taste good. See, it doesn't taste good. So it's kiddo approved for not eating. Or are you putting it on your head? I don't have like a little rolling pin. I wanted to try out some cookie cutters. Whee! I have these cookie cutters from fall that I didn't end up liking. Let's try it out. Pretty good. Cut it out. It's supposed to be a maple leaf. Looks kind of more like a bird. You want to squish it? Give it a big squish. Oh yeah. Smack, smack, smack. Oh, Play-Doh on the head. Yeah, I think this stuff is really good actually. I remember my mom's daycare kids really loving it. Okay, we're doing a roll test. I need to get some sort of board because our floor is always so dirty. There's already a piece of hair in it. Granted, I did just take my hair down. Roll's pretty good. Look at that. This recipe's from the 80s. Gotta trust it. Roll it into a poop. It's a turd. It's like a noodle. I do remember it drying out, just like regular Play-Doh. If you leave it out, it will dry. So I would definitely recommend just pouring out the amount that you're actually gonna play with. I mean, the ingredients aren't terribly expensive. I think the most expensive thing is the oil or maybe the salt. Overall, it's really not an expensive recipe to make. And yeah, I remember it lasting a few weeks, maybe even a month.
Squish, squish.
You want me to make you a hat? He's enjoying throwing it. Here, a hat. Come over here. We'll put it on your head. Oh, he just squished it. Smells not terrible, mostly like flour, but with a hint of the Kool-Aid smell. You have Play-Doh all over your butt. So it rolls well, it cookie cuts well. It's honestly a similar texture to fondant, so that's pretty nice. Ah, I put the lid on there good. Little menace. He loves like squishing doughs when I'm baking and stuff, so I thought he'd really like this, but whatever. You want a big ball? Oh, good throw. So I'm sure anything that you can kind of do with fondant, like any sort of molding and sculpting, you could do with this Play-Doh. I don't have any Play-Doh toys to like push it through. I know Play-Doh has like the spaghetti toy and stuff like that, so I don't know how well it would work in toys like that. I don't know if it would gum it up or whatever. Earlier we had went to the park for like an hour and then he kept asking for more snacks and I was like, I only brought raisins and you already had so many. We came home. Thank you. I just got some popsicle molds, so I did some strawberries, some orange juice, some Greek yogurt, and some frozen pineapples that I had. Yeah, juice. But no, we're not having any.
No.
But he loved it. He kept going in for more and feeding himself, and then he got really messy, and so I had to change him. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the popsicles are going to turn out, and excited. This had a few white spots in it, but the more that I've played with it, they've kind of just absorbed into the dough. So that's good to know as well, because I was like stressing when I was kneading it because it was so hot and I was like, oh, there's still all these chunks, but I don't want to knead it too much. As far as playability, with the flour, I'm not sure if it'll get more gummy the more that you play with it, but even if it does, any gluten development should relax when you put it back into the container, and by the next time you play with it, it should be fine. I'm thinking that because it's cooked, it's not going to get that issue, but I'm not sure. My son is being far too quiet.
What are you doing, Bubs?
Let's move this, and then I'll do a quick closing. My counter's a huge mess. Don't look at that, please. Yeah, I'm disappointed he didn't want to play with it more, but it could be because I was trying to film as well instead of like show him things. But he's also just kind of a menace baby, so who knows. Hi, mister. Yeah, I was talking about you. Wow. Bubba.
I love you.
First impressions? Play-Doh.
Play.
Oh, good throw. Look at this. Punch it. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, boom. Good job. For first attempt, it turned out like perfect. It's a very easy recipe to do. Very user-friendly. Cheaper than regular Play-Doh, I'd assume. I mean, I haven't bought any yet. And there's the bonus of it being non-toxic. Again, other than the salt, because salt in large quantities is toxic, but it doesn't taste good. They're not gonna wanna eat it. And if you make this recipe and your kid is eating it, they're probably missing some sort of vital nutrients, and you may need to address their overall diet of what you're feeding them. I would assume iodine, because most table salt is iodized. But yeah, that's gonna conclude the rant and ramble session at the end of the video here. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked the video. Comment down below what color of Kool-Aid you would have used. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. Don't stop the video. And I'll see you guys again in the next one. Peace.